Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Lizzie. Hope you're doing well. It is Friday night and I'm a little bit late because we got another freaking blizzard and I didn't watch the news and I was not prepared because this morning when I woke up it was beautiful out. It's like warm, it's sunny. I ran all my errands and then my friends called and it's a whole thing. And I went outside and I'm like, what the? It's snowing. And I was at my friend's house for like 2 hours and I came outside. I'm like, what the? I can't see nothing. It came down so fast. So, I would have left a little earlier had I been paying attention. But, crept up on me. Anyway, I am going to do this. I'm sorry. This is our first ever Skybar Confessions, which is channeled messages from your departed loved ones. I call it Skybar Confessions because that's how I describe it to people when I'm working with them. Like, we all meet up at the Skybar. They're saving a seat for you. So I was like, I'm calling it that. I don't care if anyone understands it or not. I get it. I like it. It's staying. So they're called Skybar Confessions, but it's just channeled messages from loved ones, and I'm doing it a little bit differently. Not time stamping. Oh my God, already jumping in with the spirits. My throat chakra, it's like somebody just put a thumb on it. Like, shh, no, don't silence me. Anyway, I'm just going to jump from spirit to spirit, and I'll let you know when I'm in a new energy. Again, I'm not time stamping. I'm just going to do a bunch of readings inside this reading. It's like a real bar. A spirit's going to walk up next to me, sit down, talk to me for a second on the stool. When they're done, they're going to swivel, and someone else is going to sit down. It's going to be, and see how many I can get out. But I've been channeling the song. First of all, I listen to this at work. This is one of my favorite fucking songs ever since I was a kid. I don't care what's going on in my life or what mood I'm in. If you play this, I fucking dance. I can't not dance. I'm going to try to be really good while you play this because I don't want to be distracting. But at the same time, this is literally my favorite song. So, you know what it is when your favorite song comes on. Like, I always say this is my favorite song and I get a weird look because it's old. But my point is, I don't ever hear this song without me, actually, looking for it and having to play. And I went to a lot of stores today. I kind of like the first week of the month I stock up on my cleaning supplies and I do most of my shopping. So I went to a bunch of stores today, and in 2 of those stores this song was playing. And then I got in my car and I was just fishing around for music. I kind of got sick of the newer stuff, and the oldies channel came on and this was playing again, and I never hear this song like I said without me searching for it. So to hear it so many times in one day, and I've been channeling all day, it's like spirit knows today is Skybar Confession and they have been on my ass. Anyway, I'm gonna play the song and I'm gonna draw some cards to get the first reading because I feel like I really want to call this spirit up. They've been following me around but don't really know why this song is relevant to your reading. I guess we'll find out. I haven't channeled any details other than I was listening to the song. I don't know if this is like someone's lover. It could be someone's grandparent because of the time period of the song. I don't know. I just feel like there's some kind of meaning. Like, I don't know if you're going through like a love situation. I don't know what the deal is. Anyway, it's National Girls Month in my country. It's also in Japan. In Japanese culture, it's Girls' Day, I think. Or was it yesterday? I don't know. So, my vape is Girl Scout cookie today. So, I'm just going to keep hitting it. Sorry. But, I've had a fucking day, bro. I'm not bringing it into the reading, but I just feel like I need to clear this deck. I've used this deck. These are my channeled messages. Did that even work? I don't think it did. I don't like this one. It's like you can suck and suck and suck on it, and sometimes it's like you didn't get anything. I got that one for free, so it was like, you spend so much money here you go. But it took me like a year to get that status. I don't buy a lot of stuff. I'm just me. I vape. That's it. Alright, anyway, let me play this song. It's not very strong anyway. This is like for people who are like just getting into it. That's why it's free. Like a light dose so you don't get fucked up. This one, the cake ones, I don't really like the cake ones, to be honest. But that's just my shaman coming out. I take like usually take like 3 puffs off that before I channel. It just helps me. I don't get stoned. Don't get stoned because that'll like if I'm super stoned, I can't channel good. But just a little bit, I feel like it opens my third eye like crazy. So don't judge. I'm helping you. All right, let's play your song. I love this song. One of my favorite parts. Old school, right? They don't make music like that. It's like, I'm pausing it so I don't talk. It's like, not just sexy. His voice is every woman on this planet will tell. I don't care if he's dead. I don't care. Whew, that man. Whoa! His music is just pure, like, you know, I can't. I've never had an experience like that with, even when I was a little kid and I didn't really know what sexy was. I'm like, what is this song? I can't deal. Like, exactly what it is. But, like, I feel like this is the point of the message. Cry to me, talk to me. I think you have been. You don't ever have to be sad. This person is still with you. You don't ever have to be alone. They walk with you. Especially if this was your lover. I'm just getting so much love vibes, but I'm also getting crush energy. So I don't know if they're kind of coming in and like picking on you a little bit. Like maybe you have a crush on someone and you've been dishing to them or they've been watching. I don't know. I'm feeling that energy. Back to your song. I just wanted to, I'm channeling. Where'd you go? Thank you, Mr. Sagittarius. I can't write back right now, but I just saw your comment. Makes my shoulders do this. I can't help it. My body just does it. I'm at work, like, doing stuff, and I'm like, I don't give a shit. I love this song. Trying to be still. Torture. Yes. You are an angel. I love you. I'm so sad you're dead and can't make more music. Sorry. Anyway, let's get into your reading with your postcard. Dearest you, we have a secret to share with you. If you act as if all is well, it will be. Act as if you were brave, and you will have courage. Act as if you are loved, and you will be a magnet for love and experience the joy of spirit. Act as if your prayers have been answered, as if you are truly in sync with good fortune. How you think is how you will see the world. Interact with it and draw conclusions from it. If you want to be the person who has the life you want, co-creating and loving what is yours, you need to start acting as if that were truth. Ooh, this is about manifesting, I feel. But hold on. Don't worry about the conditions in your life that seem empty or carnivorous, chaotic, or barren. These are temporary and don't even count. Defy them and act as if you are the luckiest person on the planet. You will be, for you already are. That's the real secret. You are infinite potential. Loving you so much, rainbows explode in the ether. Boom! I got rainbows up there too. Anyway, I'm just not trying to focus on my double chin right now. I'm losing all this weight. My body is getting skinny. My face is so fat. Why is my face fat? Look at this. And I just want to take scissors and be excuse me, can I just, thank you. But I would never get plastic surgery on my face because I'm scared. Look at all of the celebrities and you're just that's what happens? No, thank you. I would rather deal with this. I'm not against it. I'm just scared of it. I'm not trying to make anyone feel bad. But I have the worst luck sometimes. And my luck would be I go in there looking normal and I come out looking like this. Stuck like this. You know what I mean? No thanks. I feel like I'm getting your person's funny vibes. Are they a comedian? Because I got jokes all of a sudden, but they're dad jokes. Anyway, let's talk about some advice from them to you about yourself. We have make an altar and deep breathing. This is about making time to manifest and pray, like they were talking in your postcard from Spirit. It's a lot of manifesting comes from believing you already have it, or that you already won, or that you can achieve it. It's having that constant belief in yourself, even if you don't have it yet, even if people are telling you you're crazy. Manifesting comes from a place of pure belief. That's what the magic of manifestation is. You have to believe it hard and believe it every day and do those affirmations. So I feel this is them just saying to keep doing that. But I feel there's also a place that you go and communicate with the spirit. I don't know if it's in your house or it's just a certain time of day. But it's a ritual, or it could even be on a specific day, a routine that you do every year, something for them, or to talk to them, or to relate to them in some way. They're acknowledging it. We also have 16 and 19 for numbers. These could be ages or dates that are relevant for you. I feel you're experiencing a lot of nervous energy. I did feel a crush. I don't know if you're gearing up to tell someone how you feel or propose. I feel there's a big moment in love coming for you, or this is somebody coming in your life that's going to shake you up if you are single and you've been praying to them about a lover. True love is a give and take. Sometimes you're the giver and sometimes you're the taker. But no matter which you are in the moment, it should always be returned when the roles switch. If it doesn't get returned, that's not true love. Okay, so I feel most of you are in cry to me love love situation. You're going through it in some kind of love aspect, and I feel either you're communicating with the spirit in your own way, or they feel you wishing that you could talk to them about it, and so they're coming through to give you that advice. But I think they're trying to make you recognize that something is toxic about the situation. I'm not saying it's toxic and you need to leave, but for some of you I feel that's prevalent. Maybe they're recognizing that you are noticing that the love situation you are in is very toxic, but they're reminding you it shouldn't be hard, it shouldn't be detrimental and damaging to your life. Yes, you go through hard parts, but you should still be like a team, and everything shouldn't be a fight, everything shouldn't be so hard, everything shouldn't have to be faked. You know, pay attention is what the Spirit is saying. Choose yourself. Choose happiness. Speak up for yourself and stand your ground. Fight for what you believe in. It's time. You got this. So if some of you are standing up to a lover, standing up to people in your life, maybe they're butting into your love situation, you're just fed up with it, or it doesn't have to be like a lover situation. This could be a family situation. It's just somebody you deeply love that you are beefing with at this time. There is this element of, I need to get my piece out. I feel like you've been holding it in, or you've just been recognizing it and just getting angrier and angrier and angrier about it, but not like releasing it out of your body. You know what you have to do. You're scared, that's all. You don't need more time or more answers. Stop making excuses or procrastinating. You got this. Chop, chop. Time for action. Take charge. Okay, so some of you need to leave a situation regarding love, or just, get away from the family. Like walk your own path so that you can find your own journey if family is stressing you out. But for majority, I feel like this is about love. That this needs to end, or you need to go and tell that person how you feel. I feel like both are being represented here. They might be talking to two family members. Someone might be in like a divorce situation or a struggling relationship that they need to dead, either to focus on school or just to be healthier, because the person could be, not good for you, or they're sensing that you are feeling a certain way about someone. Maybe it's been a long time since you've been into love, and you're letting past hang-ups hold you back. I know you lost your baby/child, so you could have lost like a pregnancy, stillbirth, lost your child as a child. They never got to grow up, or it died in your womb. At any point you lost a child is what they're acknowledging. I don't want you to ever worry about them. I'm taking good care of them for you until you come and get them. They will never be unloved, and they will never be alone. I'm so sorry you had to let them go. The pain is very heavy on your heart, and I wish I could comfort you. I just want you to know that they're with me and they're safe. So this baby, this child, never knew a moment of, what do I do? This person scooped your kid right up. They've been with them the entire time. They will be with them the entire time. They have a great bond. I don't know if this is like a grandparent, but I kind of feel like that vibe. Or would treat them like an uncle or aunt, like a family. I'm getting a family, a kinship. Don't argue back with them. They are vindictive and just want to get a rise out of you. Don't fight to keep people this toxic, cold, and rude. No matter the circumstance, it's never okay to tolerate nasty behavior. You deserve so much better, and you know it. So yeah, some of you out there are definitely in a really toxic love situation. I'm definitely getting narcissistic vibes. You should watch my therapy session from yesterday. I feel like this is right up your alley. Reach out. I don't want you all fighting about me or what was done. It hurts me to see this divide. Your family, come back together. If you can't do it for you, do it for me. Okay, so I feel like some of you both have a love and family situation going on, or they're just speaking to two separate groups. We are so connected. You feel this person around, but you're so connected because you keep a connection with this person. You're always actively working on it. Like I said, you have like a place or a time of day that you like speak to this person, whether it's just in your mind or you say it out loud, or maybe you write letters or you go visit their grave, but it's like a repetition. You're always including this person. This is something you do every day or every year. They're acknowledging it, that you are keeping the connection alive just as much as they are. You're always going to be walking side by side in this life until you die and come back together. They've never left you, they never will, and neither has your child. Although you may not know, That is not on the card. Why did I just see that? Although you may not understand it now, everything happens for a reason. So I feel like there's an answer or answers coming that are really going to help you clarify what to do and where to go from here in the near future, or maybe even tomorrow. Like, I just feel like it's very soon. Or you just got these answers and you're making a decision based off it. They could be acknowledging. I just got a new little deck today. I got it at Barnes & Noble. It was $10. It was like a little self-care box. But they came with cards. And a cute little lady on the front. It says, self-care isn't selfish. But anyway, it says, bask in the sun. Think like a cat and take a moment to stretch out in the sun while still being sun smart. Close your eyes and really feel the warmth of the sun. Recharge from those life-giving rays. Yeah, it's like a moment of rest, a break. Getting away from karmic energy and toxic lovers is going to be really vital to... I feel like you're in like some kind of funk or depression, this spirit. It's like triggering my own depression. So maybe you're someone who does experience manic depression, which is high highs and low lows. And you could experience both in one day. You could be just on a roller coaster ride emotionally. Tune out. Switch off the news cycle and churn of social media. The world will keep on turning without you tuning in. Hit do not disturb on your phone. Yeah, don't look at your ex's page. Don't look at like your crush's page. Like, I just feel like you're psyching yourself up, or there's a lot of drama going on and it's kind of like eating your soul. Everything about this message is saying take a break, sit back, ignore people, watch some movies, eat some food, get some sleep, hibernate, go into hermit mode, and just chill by yourself, because I feel like this is where decisions need to be made and where you can just get that moment of and you can cry to the spirit and talk to them about it while you're doing it. Life will always bend you, but trust me, you are too strong to break. You've been going through it. The spirit really acknowledges it's not just one thing, it's not just two things, it's like a majority of things. Shit hit the fan for you. They are definitely coming in with, this is why you need a break. This is why you need me time. And I just feel like you've been on go, autopilot. It could have been based on the pandemic, like you waited so long to get going and now you're going, but you have all this shit going on and you wish you were back in the pandemic when you can just be home to deal with it. Well, you need to make time and pretend like it's the pandemic. Like, I got COVID. I need to be out of work for 7 days. I don't care what you have to do, but take a week off, God damn it, and work on your heart space and step away from these toxic things and people because you're just so emotionally congested, or you've been doing the work, and because of that, you like every time I ascend and like I transmute and I'm going through something hard, I get so fucking tired. Like I can't get enough sleep, and I have insomnia. So I always take advantage when I can sleep, but I just feel like you're extra drained and tired. It's a sign. You're doing well, keep going, especially with your career space, and I feel like this is acknowledging that you're doing well with the trauma. You are putting work forward, but sometimes you just, throw yourself into stuff to just stay busy, but then you like drain yourself of your energy at the same time. This is a new deck I got today. I forget what it's called. Connections with the Universe or something. I had another coupon from Barnes & Noble, so I just went. I didn't really spend a lot. I just wanted to see what I could get. It was only good for today. Earth, home. So yeah, this is like... This could be centered around home and family, like a lot of drama in your home space, but this is also getting your home, house, body, soul in order, coming home to yourself, coming home, like, I think a lot of you dread going home because you're in a toxic love situation. Home is like a battlefield for some of you. I feel like they're expressing maybe it's time to move on, move out, or just take a little break, maybe like a week away from each other. Doesn't always have to be a breakup. You know what I mean? Apple tree. Ooh. So something about the home is turning for you, or will in the near future. I Let me clarify what this home is, because I'm getting a couple things. Jasmine, sensuality. So some of you are going to be having more babies. I think you're concerned about that. There's like, I don't know if you have kids and you've just been struggling to have more. Or there's going to be like a challenge now into having kids. I don't know why I'm feeling that. I feel like you're going to be okay with this sensuality and abundance. You're gonna be making another little apple. There's going to be more apples that fall off the tree, if you feel me. I don't know if it's through adoption or surrogacy, but more kids are coming into your life if you can't have them. It could even be grandbabies down the road. That could be spirit saying like, okay, well maybe you can't have more kids, but just wait until your grandbabies come, because then you can spoil the shit out of them. You know what I mean? It could be that. But this could also be talking about the spark coming back into a relationship. Maybe you're just doing a lot of fighting and bickering, and you're in that element of, I can't really stand you right now. And once that you take that break and the anger dissipates, then you're like, okay, let's go. Bump uglies. You know, the absence makes the heart grow fonder. But I just feel like something about your body, you're blossoming. This could be raising your love for yourself with your home. A lot of you are, I don't know why I'm feeling this lately. Some of you are on a diet and they're like really applauding you, because I feel like either this person always tried diets and could never stick to it, or you just never stuck to it and you really are. There's like an acknowledgement here of, woo, go, you, good job. I don't know. They could have been like a fitness person and you're now getting into it. Oh, we have denial. They do see you in denial about your relationship and your work relationship. You're in denial that you throw yourself into work to get away from this love situation. Yeah, psychic awareness. You're turning off your instincts. You're ignoring the fact that this love situation needs to be handled. That's not right for you. You just don't want to deal with it. You don't want to leave your comfort zone. You're scared. You're procrastinating. They're calling you out. Don't kill the messenger. Yeah, you're not willing to take the risk to leave your comfort zone, even though this is horribly toxic and you work so much just to stay away from it. It might even be hurting your business because there's this element of this rude person. Yeah, you need to make decisions. You might need to make decisions between letting your career rise and putting your focus into that, but letting your relationship die, or putting relationship first and letting your career take the back burner. That could be the decision. Or it's between two people, or staying or going, but you need to make a decision. Yeah, you're going to have victory. This person's like, you're going to make the right decision, but only if you take that time to like chill, rest, focus your mind, have no distractions, no one around influencing you. It's me, myself, and I time with spirit and or this spirit. Like no influence. Like this is a decision you need to make from you. And only you. Yeah, somebody brings you pleasure, or this is just like a sexual connection. You're very devoted to your work and what drives you, whether that be love, whether that be work. So if this person isn't driving you, you're not somebody who's going to keep giving to it. Maybe you're very amped up about this person in the past, but they have left you physically exhausted. I feel like they're just a hard person to live with, to deal with. I'm not exactly sure why they're not touching on it just yet. Let's see what else we got. Ooh, yeah. So maybe you have broken up with someone. This could be your ex. Like maybe you're co-parenting. Maybe you're like dividing assets. Or this person's like, make this person a fucking ex. Reunite with the lost aspect of your soul. The parts that you lost yourself by focusing on love or work. Dog and naked. Be loyal to yourself. Be your own protector. And bear your truth and speak your truth and do what you need. Be honest with yourself. That's that locking yourself away for a week, weekend, getting in your car, driving away, and just having me time. Yeah, because you know that your life is in transition. You know that something needs to die, door closed, and you need to go here because you're in this limbo. You're in limbo. And the Spirit's like, the longer you're in limbo, the more miserable you get, the more off path you're being pulled. This karmic-y like situation person makes you feel like shit about yourself. It's lowering your vibes. You don't even want to go home at this point. Yeah, you need to simplify things, and you have so many people with so many opinions and so much going on that simplifying for you is literally being alone. When was the last time that you just had, the house to yourself? No kids, no lovers, no friends, no family. Yeah, you need to sit in simplicity by yourself, calm, still, no one around, almost to the point where you're bored. And all you have is to sit with yourself and think. That's where you're going to make this decision. That's where you're going to learn the truth about who you want or who's wrong for you or what really is going on that you are procrastinating. You do need to set boundaries with this ex-like person. They are narcissistic. They are pushing your buttons. There is a need to cut people out of your life. You know it. You feel it. Either you're too scared to do it or you just don't have the energy. You're like, I just don't want to deal with this. So you throw yourself into other things, other projects. Let's close out this one with the Animal Tarot. Page of Shells. Intuition and inspiration in reverse. So you're not following your gut instincts at all. The Spirit is you're doing exactly what your heart is telling you don't want. It's like you're playing a part, or you're throwing yourself into work, or you're doing like you're being a people pleaser at the detriment of yourself. We have awakening in reverse. Yeah, you haven't realized that you are your own catalyst here, keeping yourself stuck in depression by not hitting the brakes and saying, okay, I don't care what's going on. I need a me day. A weekend. If you can't do a whole week, a weekend would be fine, but I like literally nobody around. I don't know why they're telling you this, like nobody. Like walk around naked, that alone in the woods and just hang out with yourself and meditate and have no like karmic-y people in your ear, no energies around to influence how you feel, because you could be a sensitive, you could be a gifted person and like you're picking up on everyone else's shit and it's clouding your mind. Or it'll just help you like unwind and create if you're like a creative person and you're just sitting still in a quiet place, no TV, nothing to do but create. That might help you do something that you've been wanting to get off the ground. But that was all for that, Spirit. Let's get a different one. I'm going to start all over. I'm getting another song. Wow, what is it with music? Actually, let me grab a drink. I'll be right back. I'm going to pause. I am back. Since it's my cheat day, I'm drinking my baby root beer. It's only 100 calories. That's how I stay on my diet. Or is it, there you go, 100 calories, 13 little baby cans. If you're weaning off soda, like me, those are excellent. I put one in my lunch, and I have one before work. So I know I'm only drinking 200 calories, which is bad still, but I love soda so much. It's like my truck. Anyway, this is a song that I was hearing, and I have not heard this in a very long time. So again, I'm going to play it, and you can listen while I do your stuff.
Hi, Niall! Hi! I absolutely adore you.
Voice. Maybe the voice is relevant to you. I hate commercials. That is a good show. I have a shirt that says, and it's got the finger, and it's from the first season, The Voice Wants You. I found it at the thrift store. I didn't earn it. But I was like, I was excited. I bought it. I feel like it's like a contestant that didn't make the show and was like, I don't like this shirt. Or it was like a promo maybe. Let me not bump my gums through your whole shit. I'm gonna listen for messages too.
Baby, tell me where'd you ever learn to find without saying no word?
Shout out to Faith Hill, I love you.
Walks back into my life
Classy lady.
like it's all gonna be alright. Don't you know how much it hurts when we don't talk, when we don't touch, when it doesn't feel like we're even in love? It matters to me when I don't know what to say, don't know what to do.
I'm losing my
Don't know
boobies.
if it really even matters to you. How can I make you see it matters to me?
Such a pretty voice.
Maybe I still don't understand the distance between a woman and a man. So tell me how far it is, how you can love like this, 'cause I'm not sure I can. When we don't talk, when we don't touch, when it doesn't feel like we're even in love, it matters to me. When I don't know what to say, don't know what to do, don't know if it really even matters to you. How can I make you see it matters to me? Oh, and I don't know what to say, don't know what to do, don't know if it really even matters to you. How can I make you see? Oh, it matters to me. Oh, it matters to me. It matters to me.
I don't have to say it. The cards did that for you. That's such a pretty song. You don't know what to do in a situation. You're feeling like nobody fucking cares. Let's see. Let's get into it. It's your postcard from Spirit. Say, dearest you, pump up the music. Bang the drums. Get on up and start that hustle toward your goals and dreams. There are times to be still, but this is not one of them. Now is the time to make the first move. Say yes to life. Pick up the phone. Make that decision and take that one step towards the gods or us. Expect a cascade of changes, good news, and opportunities to show up as if by magic. Yay, that sounds good. Well, we know it's really Spirit and all of us moving things around for your benefit. The point is that we are saying go for it. Take positive action towards your dreams, even if the outcome isn't an exact fit for your agenda. It will all be orchestrated by Spirit and arrive in divine, appropriate timing. Don't you just love how it all works? We love you so, so much. So a lot like pile one, you have like either a love or a family situation, or this is just about gearing up the courage to like try out for something. But unlike the first group who's in the energy of needing to be still. You need to come out of being still. You're being pushed to go towards something, and it has a lot to do with this spirit. Let's see what your channel cards say. I visit you often in your dreams at night. Didn't they say something? Can you hear that? That's snow and ice hitting my window. What the fuck? I always give you a good night kiss, yeah. And now they're saying, I visit you often in your dreams at night. I try to give you some much needed advice and direction when you need it most. You're asking them, what do I do now? But I don't really know what you're asking them about. But you have specifically said, what do I do? It matters to me, but I don't know what to do. Your song. I felt you hold my hand. I knew you were there with me as I left this world. It gave me great peace that I did not have to die alone. I thank you so much for that. I promise I'll be there to return the favor one day, but I don't want you to dwell on my final moments. It's just a fragment of my life. Remember me happy, healthy, and alive, because that's what I am still. So you definitely were present when this person died, or you were in the hospital. It doesn't always necessarily mean you were there the minute they took their breath, but if you went into their hospital room even after they died, before they took their body, and you touched them in any way, they're acknowledging it. You were there to give the last rites, the last goodbyes before their body was taken away. It doesn't necessarily have to be you were there for the last breath. Or you came home and you were able to touch their body before the services, before everybody else. There's an acknowledgement of you having a private moment with their body. Or you could have literally been holding their hand as they died. I'm sorry. My throat is going crazy. When your time comes, my love, I don't want you to fear it. Death is not this horrific thing most believe it to be. It's beautiful. It will be for you too. I'll be there to see you through it. I don't know if you've always been scared of death, or if you're facing something life-threatening where you feel like you may die from it. I'm not getting those vibes, but if that's how you're feeling, they're like, don't worry. No matter what happens to you, your death isn't going to be horrible, because I won't let it. Tomorrow is a whole new day. You can always start over again. It's never too late to decide again. It's like this person is telling you, I don't know what kind of situation you're in. It's like something you could have invested a lot of time and money in. This person's like, who cares? Who the fuck cares? If you spent $100 million on it, or 100 days of your life, or 100 years on it, do you want it anymore? Is it good for you? If those are both no, fucking get rid of it. So you're just toting around junk you don't need. This person did not like clutter, I feel like. Go big or go home. Swing for the fences. Shoot for the moon. What are you waiting for? They want you to take a shot. Go shoot your shot, they're saying. Unfortunately, we cannot avoid pain and hurt in this life. We can't always see people's true colors or true intentions ahead of time. That's not a fault in you. That's a lesson you needed to learn to do better in life. Pain is a tool, baby. Collect each tool in your box and keep going. You're clearly going through something. You've been going through it. You've been hurt. Every person gets hurt, the Spirit's saying, and they wish they could protect you from it. But the truth is, you have to feel that to become a stronger person. And they see you doing that. They just want you to believe that you can get yourself through this. If you see a heads-up penny laying on the street, I put it there for you to see, to tell you I'm here, I'm okay, and I love you very much. Also, here's some extra luck, too. Yeah, they're trying to help you get whatever you're trying to go after, send you some positive vibes there. Accept you for who you are right now. Would you say to a friend, I'll hang out when you've got that dream job, lost 5 kilograms? Of course not. Accept you for you today. Okay, so this is clearly a European deck, because lost 5 pounds if it was American deck. We don't say kilograms. That's not like an American thing. We say pounds. Not that that matters. I'm just pointing it out, it might be relevant to you. You might be from a different place other than America, or this person was. Yeah, it's like you're not friends with people with limitations, so why are you telling yourself that? Like, I do this to myself too. Like, I'm not going to get a boyfriend until my body's perfect. Is it ever going to be perfect for me? No. I'm always going to find something to nitpick, so that's stupid. You know? I'm just giving you an example, and I feel like that just resonated with somebody because the spirit just laughed hysterically. I don't know. Nothing compares to you. Oh, yes, we all know that sad song that's playing in my brains right now. But I'm hearing the Kelly Clarkson version. She did, and that's weird that the voice came up. But she did a version of Nothing Compares to You with, I forget what she called it. It was like fan request or something. She did that when I went to her show for my birthday, and like you could vote before you go to the show and request a song you wanted to hear. She did Justin Timberlake's Bye 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 at my venue in Buffalo. I had to drive a little bit to see her, but I drove because it was Kelly Clarkson. You don't miss a Kelly Clarkson show, okay? You just don't. She has mutant lungs. She can literally sing a cereal box, and I'm like, she's incredible. Like, alien vibes. I'm an alien, so I say that with love out there, Kelly. You do you. Be confident in your own choices. Don't let envy or comparison dampen your own personal joy and outlook. First of all, by the way, she was sick as fuck in that show and still rocked it with a sore throat. Don't sleep on Kelly concerts if she comes to a town near you. Even if she's sick, she will still impress you. Why do I keep saying And I keep hearing What is that? Is this person like a throat clearer, or they're doing that? Stop fucking talking. Maybe I don't like side chatter. I don't know. You do you. Stop like if you like someone and you think they have a type, don't do that. Be you. If you want to go try out for something and you think they want you to be a certain way, no, play the character like you feel like it should be played. If you're trying to like get heard out there in music, or if you're like a speaker, don't play things that you think people want to hear. Play what you feel is good for your voice or your activism. You know, follow your own and hear. Don't do things for reactions or to please others. Do things from a space of, this feels good, this is what I want to do. That's their advice. You are important. You matter. I don't know who's out there making you feel small, like you're not smart enough to figure your own shit out, but you are. Is the spirit's vibe. Fuck them. Fucking haters. And they're sweary. I like it. I like sweary people. They're probably a firecracker. I'm getting that energy. With every challenge you meet, you gain experience. Every day you're leveling up. They do see you. They're like you're growing. Every single day you feel like you're stagnant. But this person sees growth in you every day. Every day you're rebelling. You're being yourself a little bit more. You're coming out of your shell a little bit more. Look at everything you have survived so far. You weren't defeated then, and you won't be defeated now. You've come through so much shit in your life. The spirit has literally said shit. I like it. I like the spirit. But you've been through so much shit. That's their words, not mine. Even though it's something I would say. Like, this isn't gonna fucking dead you. Like, come on. This is their vibes. Again, not me. Don't kill the messenger. They're like, come on! I feel like this person was like didn't lack confidence, or they never showcased any like vulnerability. So this person's like, come on, snap all of it, get on the horse. They're like very old school. Like, there's no crying in baseball. I feel like that. And you're just like, but at the same time, you'd give anything for a pep talk from this person, because I feel like this person lit a fire under your ass like nobody else, and that's what they're trying to do through me. energy work, and intuition. This is about meditating and calming and balancing your mind to help you figure out where to go from here. What do I do now? Well, to figure that out, you need to, first of all, let's not stress about this. Let's calm down and take a deep breath. What is your body saying? What is your mind? What is your soul telling you? What direction do you want to go in? Who do you want to be with? What do you want to do right now? Just do that. Don't overcomplicate. I am not dead. Don't be afraid. This person, I don't know if there was somebody that was like, well, when you die, you just die. There's like nothing. They're definitely coming in to say, I was fucking wrong. There's more to death. And don't be afraid of your death. There's an acknowledgement of being afraid to die or fearing for your life in some way, like fearing like maybe you'll have like a health crisis or something, or maybe you are facing one. Let's get some more. What goes on with this, Spirit? I don't feel like this one's going to be sticking too much longer. I don't think it'll be making it through all of the cards. Wind, movement, another holy number. You had 22, now you have 44. So I feel like you're getting a lot of spiritual signs. You could be getting a lot of spiritual ascension, but again with movement. This person's message, this is about change. It's time, it's like shit or get off the pot. This person doesn't have a lot of time. They're like, I don't know what they did in their life, but they're already exiting their reading. They're like, I came, I saw, I conquered, I have to go do this now. I feel like that's kind of relevant how they were in your life. Like, they just didn't have a lot of time, or they just got right to the point. But the point is, you need to go after this person. You need to go after this job. Like, you've been getting signs, and you've been in this stillness. Oh my God. Movement came out again. Like, yeah, this person's like, I got nothing else to say to you other than I love you. Don't be afraid. I got you. Your death isn't going to be bad. There's more that, yeah, lifeblood, water. Like, it's all, we're all connected. Everything will make sense one day. Like, don't harsh too much on life answers right now. What you need to be focusing on is moving your ass. They're going for it. They're pushing you towards. I feel like some of you, they want you to shed people and shit that don't serve you, like karmics. Get away from jobs that aren't making you enough money, aren't fulfilling you. Like, stop wasting your time as their energy. But I feel like they're also seeing you have that aha moment of, okay, this is my thing. Or maybe you're realizing a talent, or you're realizing you love someone. Yeah, something with it. Some kind of fire is coming through. I don't know if this person is coming through to light that fire and give you that spark. Like, the time is now. Go for it. Like, maybe you already have a plan, and this person's like, go, 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 go. And it could be that. Or it's like, now is the time to get the fuck out of the shit. They're sweary. I like them. Anyway, that was all for that one. Let's get into a new vibes. Would you like any songs, Spirit, while I do this one? I guess so. I'm trying to think. I guess it would be just Pretty Woman, right? A lot of love vibes today. Oh, Pretty Woman. Oh. I just call it Pretty Woman because of the movie. But the song is Oh, Pretty Woman. Oh! I feel like that's relevant. Oh! I'm sorry, I'm geeking out. I don't know why. This song makes me nerd dance. Even when I was a kid, I couldn't. I'm like, in the car. My mom's like, goof. I was like, it's the beat. It just makes you try. You can't sit still. Nerd dance. Do it. Don't always have to be cool, you know? Sexy vibes. Whoa. Go get your pretty woman. Holy shit. Nerding out. I feel like I'm 7. I legit dance across the living room. My mom's like, you're dying. Because I can dance good, but I was doing everything on purpose to not dance good. Like the old... It's almost Peter Pan. No, that's what it makes it from. I don't know why. I don't know. It's a dorky song, but a good song. Alright. Old vibes today. I like it. I like oldies music lately. Postcard from Spirit. Dearest you, pump up the music. Bang the... This just came out. No. All these spirits and music today. Well, they're definitely coming in acknowledging that the music is from them. They giggled a lot through that. Maybe they were a nerd dancer too. Dearest you, we are here on the other side. We here on the other side have one important thing to declare. Love is the answer to literally everything. We don't necessarily mean romantic or erotic love, although they are wonderful, but something above and beyond that. Everything alive in the world was first created by love. Spirit sends love to animate life and birth it into existence. Love is without conditions, and it is based in reverence and a fierce and joyful respect for life. Love thrives when you focus on it, and we want you to turn away from anything that causes it to wane. Love is when you no longer see yourself as other, separate from, better or less than, etc. When you act as love, you give permission to the world to thrive and grow as it will. Can you let go of what is not love and ask, what would love do? Love is waiting for you always and forever. We just adore you over here. Gotta put love into whatever you're doing, but I feel like this is like love walking back to you, or you're walking back to it. If you see a heads-up penny laying on the street, I put it there for you to see, to tell you I'm here, I'm okay, and I love you very much. Also, here's some extra luck, too, again with some synchronicities. This might be the same spirit or for the same person. We have Grandma here. Why are you so upset? You know where I went. We had so many chats about this. Death is not my end, baby. It just makes me able to love you and protect you better. I'll see you again one day. Until then, know I'm always with you. I feel you. I'm sensitive about my grandma too. But your grandma is coming in hard for you. I feel like they're the one that picked the song for sure. This might have been their favorite song or something you guys have a connection to. Or think about the movie Pretty Woman. It was like somebody who didn't have the best job. Not saying you have a prostitute coming into your life, but it's like poor, like maybe somebody's coming in to change your life. It doesn't have to be like literally rich to poor like the movie. It just could be somebody, like, just think about how much that woman's life did change by meeting that man and spending that week with him. You know, something like that could be coming into your life. Yes, go get them. Do I think this person in your mind is right for you? Yes. Yes, I put them in your path because that's your true love for life. So yes, there's a pretty woman that they're dangling this person. They're the pretty woman dangling. Like a pretty woman walking down the street. They're going to make you do that. Like they were doing in the music video. Like, all broken necks. You're going to do that for someone if you haven't already. Well, I think you have because they are telling you to go get them. They're like, duh! Like, hello? You don't feel that shit every day? What are you doing? The grandma's like, hello, hit the gas. Go get the pretty woman or pretty man. Handsome man. Pretty man. I don't know. Maybe they are. Maybe they are pretty men. I don't judge. I hang out with queens, okay? They wear dresses and wear makeup like me, so... You know, I don't really see difference. You know what I mean? Sometimes we don't know people's real intentions until we're in the thick of it with them. It does not mean you're not smart or that you were blind or being foolish. It just means your heart is open and honest and someone took advantage. It's not a fault to your character. It's just a lesson you learn to better your future choices. Oh dear, Grandma is spilling the tea and saying basically, oh, she wants more of these, instead of those, you're in something and you're being tempted away. This grandma wants you out of something, or you're already out of something and that's kind of been holding you back because your heart wasn't healed and you're just like, fuck love. And grandma's like, oh yeah, fuck love. Let me put this delicious snack right in your path. And your head's like this, and grandma's like, uh-huh. Fuck love, right? Uh-huh. Perhaps you would like to rephrase that statement there, buddy, lady. I like this grandma. She's funny. I feel like this grandma knows you very well. I feel like you had a very good bond. Life is too short to not say I love you. You mean the world to me. Say it. Say it often to those who matter most to you. They want you to go tell someone that. They want you to admit your feelings. They're calling you out. Like, go fucking tell. No, they didn't say fucking. This is like a sweet old lady vibe, but I'm saying it. Go tell this person, this pretty woman, this handsome man how you feel. Like, enough already. This grand's like, just go tell them. Life is too short. This person needs to know how you feel. There's like an element of maybe this person is also ready to hear how you feel. If you were waiting for that. Hey. Too many. One at a time, Spur, if you want more of these. These are all channeled message, so they might sense something in here that will hit really home with you because they're moving stuff. Yep. I love Spirit. Revenge, getting even, one-upping each other, the blame game. All of it is ugly on you. Stop this right now. I raised you better than this. Some of you are fighting with like an ex. Like fighting over assets, custody, nasty. Right? That happens in the end of a relationship. But for some of you, this is about fighting with other family members. They're basically saying it's disgusting. I don't like watching all of you go at each other. You're better than this, and this is not okay. As much as this person is loving and vibrant and funny, now they're dropping the hammer like, this is fucking bullshit. Again, they're not saying fucking bullshit, and they're over here like, it's a little bit harsher. Just trust my method, Spirit. This person needs a wake-up call. You and your family. Like, stop it. You guys are throwing low blows. I'm hearing yelling and plates crashing. Oh, no. Look for me in rainbows. That's me saying I love you. I did channel this about a little girl earlier today, so I feel like that spirit is also coming through and acknowledging that may be a part of this message. Or this person is also relevant with rainbows. The person you love loves you back, too, my love. You have talked yourself down. You think it's all in your head. No, no, dear. This is destiny. If you tell them how you feel, you're going to like the response you get. Be brave, sweetheart, and go for it. I told you! This is what they wanted. Maybe that person is ready to hear what you have to say. True story. This person likes you back. This is why, like, the spirit's pushing you, like, they're feeling the same shit. You're both just being stupid. Move, move, move. That's the energy I'm getting, like, let's go, let's go, let's go, from all of these spirits tonight. Damn, why is so pushy? Harshing my Friday mellow, spirits. Be the compass. Find your true north. Where is it you want to go in life? What steps do you need to take to get there? Keep this in the front of your mind always as you walk your unique path. How are you going to make this happen? The spirit's like, what's your plan? Are you making one? If you already have a plan, what else do you need to do? Like, let's go. Like, hello? Snaps? Why is this grandma snapping at me? She's doing this. Why? Is that like a thing? Like, hey, are you listening? I feel like, hey, that's her vibes. Did she do that to you? Are you listening to this reading? I'm just making sure you're paying attention. Maybe she was like a teacher. Because I feel like that's an old school teacher. Like, hey, sit down. Get in your desk. Stop talking. I kind of feel that vibe for real. Everything is scary and you feel vulnerable. But that doesn't mean anything is going to go wrong. Anxious feelings aren't usually indicative of reality. Listen, anxiety and depression lie to you. Depression's sole job is to keep you rooted in a spot in this cocoon of woe is me. I don't feel any happy vibes. So anything I can do to keep you in that cocoon and keep you from busting and like, fuck you, depression. This is my life, mother sucker. And I'm going to make it my bitch. Anything that it can do to stop you from owning that, there's no bitch assness in this brain depression. For you to get there is their defeat. So anxiety and depression is the number one enemy in here. Don't listen to those thoughts. The truth is you're far more capable than you feel. You're more capable of, it's like, I can't talk to this person. Yes, the fuck you can. You're more ballsy than you think. Like, you go after shit in life. I don't know why you're scared to go after love. Well, I do. You've been hurt. You've been going through it. But all you're picturing, all you're allowing yourself to see is destruction and devastation. But what if love comes into your life and it's the exact opposite? And it just continues to get better. Like, do you never picture that success? Then that's probably why you're not manifesting this love in your life. Like, you can have it all. The Spirit's saying, like, why do you only focus on being rejected by this person? The Spirit's like, they like you back too. They want you back too. They might even be waiting for you to make a move here. Connect with fire. Yeah, there is a burning bowl ritual needed. Like, maybe you need to get out of karmic stuff before this thing starts. Or this is like burning those feelings of I'm not worthy. This is like owning that bitch fire. Like, there's no bitch assness in here. Spirit, I'm going to go over there and I'm going to crush it and they're going to love me. Getting that fire inside. Soak in the tub is also like self-care, getting yourself ready. You feel confident when you look, feel, smell your best in your best outfit. You know, just adds to your confidence. So if you need to do that to be able to talk to this person or make your move, again, it doesn't have to be a person. It could be a love project, a love of something. What else, Spirit? This one's fading out too. Despair in reverse. They want you to come out of despair in your own mind. Like, this person, like, take the risk. They're not going to leave you in despair. I feel like that's a direct message. Direct hit, I heard. Direct hit. I feel like Battleship. B9. Direct hit. Miss. Why am I hearing this? Did you play Battleship with this grandma? Deprivation. Yeah, you've been deprived of love. Whatever relationships you were in, there's always something missing. And it's because they weren't your person. But I feel like this person that walks down the street or like catches your eye, if they're in your life or haven't come into your life, it's like this person isn't going to do that. It's like you're depriving yourself of what you want by staying away from this person. Why are you doing that? The spirit is saying, why? You want this person so much. You never wanted anything as much as you want this person. Why are you depriving yourself? This person scares the fuck out of you because you have no self-control. It's like you can't speak. I almost just stuttered. Like your hands are sweaty. You feel like you're a teenager again. You have never been shooketh. You've never been shook, viewer, until this person came into your life and they shake you so much that you can't even talk to this person. That's never. You are a go-getter. You are a fucking crusher. You are a destroyer. And you have met your match, who is also a destroyer, and it intimidates the fuck out of you. No other man or woman in your life has ever checked you like this person. They might have even sassed you. They might have even told you about yourself, and that just made you more turned on. I feel like this person has the balls to tell me that. Like, I don't know if you're like a boss or there's this element of people don't just tell me the truth. They don't just fucking go. They don't read me like, or they can't read me. I don't know what happened here. Either this person read you so well, like said something like about you or about how you were feeling or in a way that you just felt so fucking seen. Like you've never felt seen before. And you were like, I don't really know what to do now. Or it was the opposite effect of, like, maybe you tried to play your usual, maybe you tried to hit on them like you hit on everybody else, and you're not somebody who, like, commits. You're just kind of like a good time Sally, no judgment. And this person was like, what part of this says I'm a good time fucking Sally? Bro, lady, you want that? You go over there. I'm not interested. Deuces. And when they said that, you were like, hubba fucking hubba. This rejection just made me want you more. Like, I don't know what that element of that's what happened. But yeah, this person coming into your life, the spirit is like gave you epiphany. Like, I don't like this person I'm with, or I didn't really know what the fuck love was. I'd never been in love before. Because what the fuck is this? Yeah. Shooketh. Let's see. They're staying around even though they're fading, so let's keep going. Anything else you want to tell your departed loved one? Oh my god. We have Doctor, Computer, Teeth, Falling, Internet, Award. You're healing from heartache, from hurt. You have been. This is why you haven't been making a move. This is somebody you met online or you just talked to electronically. There's like not much people interaction, or you never interacted as yourself. You could be under an alias. Take a big bite out of life. This person, you like their mouth specifically. Something about their mouth. They might wear red lipstick. But the spirit is like, not only did this person shake you up, they made you look at your life completely different. And you just want to literally take a bite. You've never been more turned on by anything in your life. Yeah, falling. What is it with music? Okay. I'm not going to play the whole song, but I'm pretty sure you all know where I'm going with this one. It's literally the name of the song. And considering he just won Record of the Year, pretty sure you know who it is. I'm going to pick the lyrics one because I feel like I've heard the song a million times when it comes up in readings, but maybe something will stick. It's always on in my phone. Him and
It's really
Sheeran.
simple.
They're always on
Sustainable
the
products
radio.
that really work. No
At least
plastic
in New York.
waste.
I can't
No
speak
harsh-
for all the other ones. And Swifty. She plays a lot. I'm not gonna play the whole thing.
I'm in my bed, and you're not here. And there's no one to blame but the drink and my wandering hands.
You're drinking to forget this person.
Forget what I said,
Or you did.
it's not what I meant. And I can't take it back, I can't unpack the baggage left. What am I now? What am I now? What if I'm someone I don't want around?
You don't feel good
I'm
enough.
falling again, I'm falling again, I'm falling.
You're scared to fall in love again
What
because you
if I'm
picked a
down?
horrible
What if
karma.
I'm out?
Or a few
What if
horrible
I'm
karmas.
someone you won't talk about? I'm falling again, I'm falling again, I'm falling. You said
It's like, I don't know, if you feel like this person would be ashamed to be seen with you, or there's like a element of you let them down, or you feel shame, or maybe your ex just made you feel like you just can't hold it down or something. I don't know. There's like, you're falling in love with this person. You're in love with this person. You can't get them out of your mind. You might have even tried to date people similar to them. And those are the ones that fucked you over. Well, yeah, if you're going to people like someone because you're trying to fill a hole in your heart, it's not going to end well. Alright, let's see what else.
you cared, and you missed me too. And I'm well aware I write too many songs about you.
You're an artist. This person is a muse. I don't feel like, I don't think this person even knows. I think you watch them secretly on the internet here. They helped you elevate your life. Not only are you in love with this person, but they like, I don't know what they did with your career. They gave you some kind of guidance. And it led to like results you didn't even anticipate. So it's all clicking into place. This person came into your life and you like spiritually woke up. You changed. You became better. And the art that you create just thinking about this person is like epic fucking shit. I don't know how else to say it. It's like a choked up feeling. I don't know if this is you or the spirit. There's like an element of wanting to cry. It's like a beauty of this relationship. It's like, I don't know if they like saved your life, if you were like depressed. I don't know. Or they just gave you the validation. Like, maybe this person is the first person that ever just accepted you for who you are, or made you want love, something real. Let me get a few more. You can finish listening to this. I'll channel anything
Coffee's
else.
out at the Beachwood Cafe, and it kills me 'cause I know we've run out of things we can say. What am I now? What am I now? What if I'm someone I don't want around?
You're a self-sabotager. You push people away when they get too close. So you ran from this person, and now all you want is this person, but you're afraid that you're going to let them down, or that you're going to ruin it, and that you'll never come back from that depression. If you get this person and then you lose them, you know that's it for you. Game over. So you're scared.
Falling again, I'm falling again, I'm falling. What if I'm down? What if I'm out? What if I'm someone you won't talk about? I'm falling again, I'm falling again, I'm falling. I get the feeling that you'll never need me again.
Took my notes, Styles.
What am I now? What am I now? What if you're someone I just want around? I'm falling again, I'm falling again.
You just want this person in your life. Like, you don't even care if you can only have them as a friend. It's like you miss this person. Even if you don't know them, there's something about this energy of this person, the soul. Like, if you watch them on the internet, like you're checking up on them every day, like you're obsessed. Obsessed, the Spirit says. But again, this element of it saved you. We have wisdom and solitude. You watch this person in secret, the Spirit is saying. This is something very, very secret. This person saved you and made you feel love again. It's like brought you back to life. But you always look for this person in your lovers. So you won't go to this person, but you will look for them in other people. Or maybe you just feel like maybe they rejected you. Or maybe you feel like they're going to reject you, so you're proactive in finding someone like them because you can't live without them. But they never add up. It never suffices. You always push that person away because they're not this person. Spirit's like, no one else is going to be this person for you. And they told you that this person feels the same way. So maybe stop denying yourself. But we have King of Crystals, courage and commitment. You're not ready for commitment, or you're just not strong enough to go forward, which is why you haven't. Two of Feathers, decisions. You haven't made a decision on this. You're still watching from afar. You're still longing. You still feel lost without this person. The Spirit is like, this is them like, but at the same time, they understand you're someone who has to be very sure. They want you to be sure, but they don't know how much more Spirit can show you of how sure this person, like, they changed you. They brought you to spirituality. You crave them. You miss them. You look for them in other people. Like, wow, how much soul digging do you need to know before you realize that this is your person? Transformation. Maybe you are working on yourself. Maybe you are in that cocoon mode. Maybe you're sitting in preparation for this. The Spirit could be acknowledging that it's either okay, like, yes, take that minute, or they're acknowledging this is current energy. You're doing the work. Seven of Crystals, options and results. This person might have options. You might have options, but the results aren't always the way you want. Like I said, you look for, like, the people you date have to have characteristics of this person. They have to remind you of this person for you to even be attracted to them. That's a big red flag. Nine of Acorns, power and perseverance. This person makes you feel powerful. This love is going to make you feel powerful. That's what the Spirit is kind of calling you out on. It's like you don't even realize, like, this person already ignites your soul and improves your life, and they're not even in your life yet. Can you imagine what they're going to do and how you're going to feel when you have that support with you every day, and you're not just like having a rip-off version of it in someone else. You're having that authentic version right there with you. It's like this pop twice. Yes, the Spirit. I feel like although there kind of was grandma energy, I feel like there is a friend here too. Like, almost like, bro, like, what the fuck are you doing? Or like a dad energy, like, son, come on. You know what I mean? I kind of feel like, yeah, family for sure. This is family coming in like, what the fuck are you doing? You always wanted, I saw the music card. Let's see if it pops out. You're going to have a family with this person. They're giving you future stuff. Like, you might want to be careful because I feel like this connection is so intense on both sides. Like, you might even forget to, like, put a condom on. You're just, like, that excited to be touching each other's bodies. You might forget to pull out. You know? You better be careful. Just saying, I kind of feel the element of the first time having sex, you're going to make a baby. I don't know why I've been feeling that lately. But the spirit is like, yep, I don't want to scare them. That's scary. I would never have sex again if a reader told me that. He said, just do it. Like Nike. He knows, or whoever the spirit is knows my mannerisms. But I saw twins. You're going to have boy-girl twins. I heard one and done. I don't know what that means. Like if you just want like one of each kid, so you're going to have one of each kid in the first pregnancy. Or it's acknowledging you're going to have one of each with this person. I feel like this is acknowledging a daydream you had. Or like a dream you had. I think you've seen kids with this person. That's what I'm getting at from the spirit. Like you're having dreams of a family. You're longing for a family. You might want even... Yeah, you want to give this person... You see this person as an amazing parent. That's one of the best things that you like about this person. But also, this spirit... Again, I'm feeling like best friend, father energy. You would be such a good parent. Like, you're going to be given the gift of a child. This child is going to be very blessed. And I feel like this family member saying you were like a blessing. I don't know if you came in... I'm getting little boy energy. So I don't know if you were like a little boy or this is a boy talking to you. But, like, I feel like you came into this person's life as a little boy. I think you made them a dad. Job. Something about your work and that award that came up earlier. Your job's really thriving right now. Love what you do and do what you love. Yeah. You put all your love and passion. You have a gift. You're definitely focusing on that. And I feel like it's relevant. You're doing a lot of traveling. So the spirit is acknowledging, like, I think one of your concern is, how the fuck am I supposed to do this when I'm not in one place? Or they're acknowledging that this person might work with you. You might meet at your work or travel. Share your gifts together. Yeah. I'm getting like 50 Shades, like sex in an elevator scene. Like all I can see is like remember... they're like looking at each other and then the elevator closes and then they're just like the vibes, you know, they're just looking at each other. They can't because, you know, people are around, the elevators aren't closed, but as soon as they have that privacy, they're like, I just feel like, yeah, that's gonna happen. This might be why you get knocked up pretty fast because there's just so much fire. They did say that your person feels the same, so yeah, this person is, I feel like, a guide of yours. Whoever we're talking to is one of your spirit guides, but I feel like this person is also being guided by this person. Oh my God, you're both star seeds, that's why. You're in the same soul tribe or coven or whatever you want to call it. You're going to have to travel to this person. I feel like they're acknowledging you need to make those plans. Something about, cat dance and party. Closing out this reading. This person might have a cat. You might be a cat person. Like the spirit might have had cats, or your person does. But cats I'm just getting the energy of like licking yourself. They want you to pamper yourself because you feel most confident when you're like looking good, smelling good, or like primp, and you know, get yourself fresh to death and go make a move here. You might do something at a party. You might dance with this person. This person might be a dancer. You might have met at a party, or this is where it's all going to come together. Or you know, definitely getting those serenade vibes. It doesn't have to be. It could just be like locking eyes from across the room when a song's playing. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be a serenade. But let me do one more spirit on the table. Coming in. Do you have any songs that you would like to play for your family member? Spirit? Speaking of The Voice, I have not heard her in a long time. She didn't win, but she was a contestant on the show. Maybe someone out here is a big The Voice fan. I don't know. Juliet Sims. That's who I'm looking up right now. Amazing rocker voice. I don't know what ever happened to her, but she was so good. I think she was in the first couple seasons. I don't really know. Oh my god. Is it The Story? Oh wow, she looks completely different. Maybe it's too old. What the fuck? That was a good song. The Voice. I'm trying to find it because there was such... Oh wait, no, it's not Juliet Sims. That's why. But anyway, Juliet Sims was also a rocker with a voice. That was amazing. What the fuck is her name? The Voice. The Story. Let's see if it comes up. I think her name is Juliet, though. No, Sarah Simmons. I had the last name right. The wrong first name. Sarah Simmons. Amazing. I think she was on Adam's team.
Tell you the story of
This is her actual performance.
so many stories of where I've been and how I got to where I am. Oh, but these stories don't mean anything when you've got no one to tell them to. It's true that I was made for you. I climbed across a mountain top, swam all across the ocean. I crossed all the lines and I broke all the rules. But baby,
Sarah, where did you go with that amazing Melissa Etheridge grit? What the?
you made me feel like a million bucks. You do, and I was made
I haven't heard grit like that in a long time.
for you.
Gotta clean it up a little bit, but I love it. She has like that folky, hippie riff in there. She sang a couple really good songs. She made it pretty far on the show. But she didn't win. And then she dipped off. And I don't know what happened to her. Hey. We don't care about you, commercial. My phone froze. And it refused to mute. That's a really good song. This is about risking it all for something or someone. This is like literally dying for someone energy or something. I would die for this. It could be someone you spent a long time with, that you've had a long relationship with. We have faith. You're lacking faith in yourself or in an idea. Dig deep. Trust in me and in destiny. Never give up and never back down. You're going to get an idea about something, and you're going to have this energy of, I don't know, fight it, because I feel like it's a good idea, whether it be, I'm going to take this trip, or, oh, I'm going to write this book, or, oh my God, a song came out of my brain. You know, I don't know. Just follow it. Don't fight it. Let go of the anger. There is some beef in your life. Might be about love or just friendship or regarding your career, but I feel like it's clouding your judgment at this time. I'm okay now. I feel no pain. I'm not alone. I have no regrets. I'm happy. I may have died young, but my life was full and happy. Okay, this is a... This just hit me hard. Gunshot. This was a very young person. I don't even think they were even... I want to say I don't even think they were 20, but maybe like before 25. They were shot in the head. I don't think they saw it coming. I don't think there's anything that anyone could do. This was a definite, I hate to say it, but it was a kill shot. I really feel like this was murder, but I feel like police were involved. I'm seeing police lights. I don't know if this is like a police shooting or it was just like a big case, like somebody found a body. I felt you hold my hand. I knew you were there with me as I left this world. It gave me great peace that I did not have to die alone. I thank you so much for... Oh. There's a police officer. Okay, I'm getting a few things. I'm not really sure if this was like a suicide. And like police came on the scene and the person wasn't exactly dead just yet. And I feel like this officer took their hand and was talking to him, like, just stay with me, you know what I mean? And that person didn't make it. But I'm also getting the element of a family member. Like, it could have been like a home invasion and you could have found the body. That could also be why police is there, you know, you called 911. I'm not sure which way it was. Frogs are relevant. This person could have liked frogs, or they overcame some great adversity, or they could have been found near water. And we have you carry my picture. Still to this day, you carry this person's picture in your wallet. Even if you were that cop and you didn't know them, I feel like you carry something about it. Like that person always stuck with you, or this is someone literally in your family. You could have even been you could be an officer. This could still be your family member. You could have been the first responder to your own family, if that's relevant for you. But I'm not sure if it was a cop or if they're just showing me that 911 was called. Because I'm seeing officers and I'm seeing lights, but I don't really see them like shooting anybody, or no guns are out. So I don't know if this is like they were arriving to a scene, or it was just a big media frenzy, maybe. We all make mistakes. Don't beat yourself up. No one is perfect. No one gets it right every time. It's a lesson. Learn from it and grow. Leave it in the past. 1 second. Sorry. Sorry about that. Gotta knock on my door. Girl code. What do? When you get your friend in the middle of a blizzard and you can't take your car out? You knock on your friend's door. That's what. That's what sucks about being a girl. It's like you could go to the store and you could buy everything that you need, and then Mother Nature's like, well, we're just gonna decide to bring your period a week earlier, and then you're just like, what the fuck? There's nothing you can do. I wouldn't want to go out on this either. I got expelled from their period party earlier. I feel like, let me just take a break because it's about to get heavy, but, anyway, my friends called and they're like, so, we're having a blizzard and we're all miserable. Do you want to come eat pizza and eat rom-coms and cry and make a period playlist? I was like, no, because that was me last week, and I'm over that, and I have stuff to do, but I will bring you some. And they're like, how dare you be done with it when we're suffering through it? I'm like, I'm sorry. Sorry. They're like, how did you get it last week? It wasn't even the end of the month. I was like, I don't know. I'm ahead of the curve. I don't know. Anyway, women have period parties together. I feel like it's just better. And I wish that I had someone last week there with me too. I could just curl on the couch and be like, let's have some cupcakes. And they're like, okay. Together. I just need girls around. I don't even want to look at boys. Don't. The first 2 days I'm like, fuck you, dick. Not really. Like, I wouldn't be a dick, but in my mind I'm like, wish you had this problem. It hurts. I hate it. And I'm 38, so I've been dealing with it for a long time. I'm like, I want babies, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm fucking done, bro. I'm done. But I'm lucking out with my PCOS. I don't have the other issues other women have, thank God. Maybe this is relevant to you. I don't really talk about this stuff other than when I go do lectures with kids. So maybe it's relevant to you. You will always be special to me. You will always be my favorite person. You will always be my first pick. You'll always be in my heart, and I'll always be in yours. You and me against the world, always. I feel like this is like a best friend vibe coming in. Like, I have my best friend bracelet on spiritually, and you have the other half for life. You know what I mean? But this is also like definite family member. Like, there was a special vibe between the two of you. We all make mistakes. Don't beat yourself up. I already read that one. So, this might be you feeling guilty of, like, picking wrong, or, like, maybe pitching an idea at work that wasn't good, and you just wanted to be heard, and then when you said it, and you were like, oh, I shouldn't have said that. And, like, there's a moment of, like, oh, I shouldn't have done that, or why did I do that? But this spirit is reminding you, we all have those moments. We all gotta fuck up to know what's right for us. That's the only way you know what's right for you, by finding out what's wrong for you. I need you to stop drinking so much. It's not good for you, and it won't make this mess you're in any better. It's time to get some help cutting this habit. It's time to admit to yourself it's getting out of hand. You're better than this, and you can be better than this version of yourself. I do feel like there's a lot of people out there right now numbing pain through any kind of substance. So if that is definitely going on for you, they are warning you that you are stepping into the danger zone, and get out ahead of it now by, either doing it cold turkey or getting professional help. Oh my God, it's not even supposed to be in here. Oh, maybe it's not. Says, even the most mentally resilient among us needs a helping hand sometimes. These affirming animals were created to help combat the negative thoughts that occupy stress, grief, anxiety, and depression. Please feel welcome to add them to your coping toolbox. When you cannot find the kindness or validation you need, therapists are here for you. Maybe a comfort care pet would really work well if you're suffering from anxiety or depression. I don't know why I heard comfort pet. Maybe you have a care pet. But this is also even the most mentally resilient. You are a warrior. Like, you don't like accepting help. You don't like admitting that you might need to talk to someone. You gotta let that ego death happen. It's your weirdness that makes you wonderful. Embrace your weirdness. I feel like you're kind of letting your freak flag out in small doses, and the spirit is loving it. Because every time you do, you just shine. It's like when you're being your authentic self, even when you don't realize it, you have this glow about you, and it's blinding to other people. But it's only when you're like being that freak, having that confidence to just be you and not care. It's okay to be afraid, but as much as you can, please try to act from love rather than fear. Fear is a great motivator in this life. It can rule you and make you a conqueror and push you towards success, or it can keep you a hermit, afraid, a recluse, and make you die alone. You know what I mean? It really depends on how you respond to fear and how you want to live your life. You've been doing a great job considering all you've been up against. The Spirit's saying, like, you had shit thrown at you. Like, the Spirit's like, you don't give yourself enough credit for all the amount of shit that you have dealt with. And most people would be curled in a ball crying, and here you are. Every day you're getting up, you're going. They're so proud of you. It's okay to struggle. You are doing better than you feel like you are. You're doing amazing. Like, I don't know why you're so hard on yourself is what I just heard. Like, why do you think that you haven't put the work in, or that you haven't become a better person? It's like you're still seeing yourself, even if you like relapsed or whatever, that doesn't mean that you are back to square one mentally, like inside. Like, everybody fucks up on their journey. Everybody falls back into bad habits. As long as you check yourself and you get back up, that's all that matters. That's all you needed. I send you loving signs through nature. So yeah, they definitely are talking through like birds. Like if you go outside and like the sun hits you weirdly, I feel like it's this person. Because look at all the sun. It's beautiful where I am here. They inspire you and move you through scenic views. I feel like you're somebody who's very connected to what's around them. You're very inspired by stuff. So like when you see like a rainbow or like something beautiful in nature, I feel like that person is also standing with you like, yeah, isn't that beautiful? Like maybe it's something you share, just looking at nature together, or just sitting outside and looking at nature. I have no more earthly worries. So if this person was sick or had any kind of like ailments that kept them bound in any way, they're very excited to be free and mobile and happy. If they had depression or anxiety, anything that would have held them down or possibly made them not want to live anymore, all those feelings are gone. They're light, exuberant balls of energy. Dear you, human beings spend a huge percentage of life asleep. Not just in bed, but the kind where you forget you are a spiritual, immortal being taking on a temporary human form. It's not your fault. Everyone suffers from spiritual amnesia once in a while. My whole soul tribe does. Yes, but the Spirit has... I'm just going to cut this because the message is... They've been here many times over, and so have you. You are a spiritual gifted person. Yes, you have spiritual gifts. Yes, you really are talking to spirits. Yes, you can see spirits. Yes, you can read tarot. Yes, you are a starseed. And yes, you have a twin flame, is what I just heard. Cut yourself some slack. Messed up royally. Said something you really wish you didn't. Acknowledge the issue, but make a firm decision to learn from it. Move forward and grow. Above all else, remember, you are only human. You are human, having a human existence, which means you're going to put your foot in it. You're going to say the wrong shit. You're going to offend people. You're going to have to forgive. You're going to have to ask for forgiveness. You're going to have to pay taxes. Like, all the shit we don't want to do and don't want to accept. We're not always perfect versions of ourselves. Budget your time. Budgets aren't just for money. Only take on as much as you can afford to do and carefully budget your time to your musts and wants. Be cautious about time spent. You need to find the balance between work, home, and play. You're putting too much on work, too much on home, and not enough play, not enough rest. Morning sunshine. Sleep with blinds or curtains open or ajar to enjoy the first rays of sunshine lightening up your bedroom. There's definitely something about sun, like the always something before the dawn. Shake it up, shake it up. Whose song is that? It's always darkest before the dawn. Shake it up, shake it up. Yeah. Something's on the horizon for you, like your life's getting shooken up for a reason. Don't fight it. Even if it's hard, even if you have to let go of things, it's like spirit is making room for what's to be. You have a big purpose. Things got to shift and move around, and that's what you're currently in. Ooh. You could be speaking up, or you could be artistically expressing yourself through your music. Are you a musician? What is this voice? Or are you just speaking your truth? Apple tree abundance. You're using your voice to make money. I feel like you are a musician or a public speaker. I've been getting this a lot tonight. It's coming in for you. Like whatever, or if you... A new dawn. Something in your workspace, like something you've been working a really long time, is closing. It's like the last of something. But it's not like the end of your career. It's just something you invested a lot of time in. And because it's ending, you're going to be turning in a new direction. I kind of feel like you're a musician. I don't know if you're just like changing your sound. And if you're not a musician, it doesn't matter really what you do as a job. It's like you've been on this creative path for a long time, and you're going to be going left soon. But it's like you're not exactly going left right now, if that makes sense. But they're saying it's going to pay off. It's going to be abundant, whatever this thing is. Or you're very shy about something you're putting out as far as workspace, and they're acknowledging like this might be the best thing that you've ever done creatively. Oh shit, yeah, it's gonna have a big effect, like huge, like with this abundance in front of it. This is like money, this is like success, this is like fame. Again with the fucking seagulls. Bro, I've been hearing seagulls for like 2 weeks, and I don't know why, because I'm in winter hell, and seagulls won't even come here right now. But like, I wish I was on the beach with some fucking seagulls. All that snow was water. It would be nice, like ocean water. But no, I just feel like you're riding this wave of success, and it's taking you in this whole new direction. I don't even think you understand the success you're about to step into. Like, you have no fucking idea, and the spirit's like, they're excited. Yeah, diamond. Look at you, diamond status. You are a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. You are going to be with whatever's in your career space. A lot of people are going to be listening to what you do, your voice, music, whatever you're doing. It's going to give people like a spiritual reaction. I'm hearing. You're tuning people into their spirituality out there. Ooh, okay. So you were talking about whatever this thing that you did creatively, this all your shadow stuff, all the pain, speaking truth, stuff you shoved down, or this is what you're facing now. You could be doing your shadow work. The spirit is really proud of you. See how this heart, it's like, you put your heart, it's like, either you allowed your heart to say the things you would never say out of your mouth. You're finally like having the balls to do that. Or it's like You released yourself from this darkness, from this exhaustion, from this disconnect. By speaking your truth, you got it out of your body in a creative way. And I feel like you're about to release it, but you're so scared because some of it might be like dark or it might show you in a different light, but you're talking about some kind of pain or something you experienced. It could be recent, but I feel like a lot of it is in the past. It could even be childhood stuff. Like you are cleaning. This is you cleaning out your suitcase in a creative project, the Spirit is saying, which is going to go diamond status. What is diamond status? I don't know, or platinum. I mean, that's good, right? Yeah, it's changing your life. It's making you passionate and you feel lighter with this off of your body, but at the same time you have all this stress because it's about to be released and people are going to be, and it's like you kind of got to relive it again as you do this. So there's this nervous energy, but you feel free. Like I did that last year. Like I let a secret so big out of my body that when I was done, I slept for like 12 hours straight. And I have insomnia. So that was like, I just feel like that's what's happening to you. You were suffering. You were suffering so much. And instead of letting it defeat you, you like wrote about it or you invented something for your career. You did something with it for your career. You took your pain and you made gold with it. And this is what they're proud of. And you took the risk in putting it out there because you could have just shoved it. Like me, I have books in my closet that I don't let anyone read. You know what I mean? Not anymore because I burned them. But I should have put them out in the world and been comfortable enough, but I wasn't. And this is what I'm getting at. You were pulled to put it out. Like you were told to put it out and you listened. There's projects that I do that when I don't want to put it out and Spirit keeps hitting me in the face like, you fucking do it. And I do it and it's like amazing. This is what's happening for you. It's talking about your self-esteem. I feel like you're talking about like people who bullied you, people who broke your heart, like not having confidence. The broken bits of yourself is all over this. You did this when you weren't your higher self, but I feel like you're becoming your higher self by releasing this, by doing this, by it. Until it's released and out there and you got to keep facing it every day, you're not going to be high vibrational because you have this nervous energy. You're putting yourself out there. It's like you're walking out in front of the world naked, and that's very intimidating. But the Spirit's like you're going to be celebrating. People are going to be celebrating it. This is going to be good work. Whatever it is you're doing is good work, I heard. All right. Anything else for your person? Computer. So this might be something that you did on the computer or through the internet, or it's just going to connect a lot. It could blow up. You could get like a lot of subscribers for this. You could get fame for this, but I feel like it's going to be something electronically, or you're doing something about it electronically. Take a big bite out of life. It's going to take a lot of your time. You're going to be investing a lot of time on, maybe that's what it's always comes before the dawn or something like that. It's like you're on the cusp of being very busy. Yeah, this key. The answers you need are coming that you don't quite have. And I feel like that's the success of this. You're going to see by being your authentic self. All this release is a positive. The bathroom is like that shadow stuff. Like you're releasing all your shit. Like you are. But you're also shitting yourself because you're scared. Yeah, but you're going to be flying high and you're going to be... Your aura is going to be rainbow because you're going to be so light and free at the end of this. This is exactly what you needed to get yourself out of the box, to make the money you need. And I really feel like this is... oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I mean, hello. Doctor. You had some kind of health crisis. They're acknowledging it. That you've overcome it, that things are good now. You've had children since this person left. They know about them. This is definitely a departed loved one coming in, but you wrote something about them. This is definitely about music. I feel like you wrote music all about your pain, and I feel like it's either gonna put you on the map or put you even more on the map. That's like very specific for somebody out there. And if you're not a musician, it doesn't have to be. Maybe you like made a painting or wrote a book. But I'm just feeling, yeah, you surrendered to spirit. You surrendered to yourself, and you surrendered to your own process. You gave into it. The spirit said you didn't fight it. You didn't shove it down anymore. And because of it, you are freeing yourself from karmic justice. You are freeing yourself from like bad juju, pretty much, or any pain that held you back. This is freedom. You're making magic. This is a magic. Like, this is magic for you. Whatever you did, it's going to feel like magic to other people. They're going to relate to it so much because it's honest. That's the magic. It's real. It's honest. You surrendered. You almost collaborated with spirit to make this. It's almost like angelic to me. Yep. You're about to be very busy. Like this is taking you in a whole new direction. And made you fired up. Made you feel good about your job again. You're so thankful. The spirit is so thankful for, I feel like you wrote a song for this person or sang a song. They're acknowledging, they're so thankful for that. They're thankful for your friendship. They're thankful for your family. They're thankful for everything you've given them. I think you helped them take action in their life, in their career, but also they helped you. You could have collabed at some time, but I feel like they also are acknowledging that you want to come in and thank other people who helped you. Just surrender. It's like this person, it's like time to make right on that. Somebody who feels like magic or helped you create or see your own magic that caused you to do all of this. There's something or someone. Acknowledge and be thankful for that person or thing. I've got a few of these to close out your reading. Any last messages for all your departed loved ones, since I'm going on 2 hours now? Time to end it. Two of Acorns. Insight, focus. Yeah. You trusted your insight. You're focused on your career, and you're going to be taken off. You're soaring. This thing is going to be such a success. Stop worrying about it. Don't even fucking worry about it. The spirit is saying gold. Fire! Let the stress go. Go out there with confidence and believe in your work, because it's going to speak for itself. You've never been this real in your entire life in any of your work. The spirit is acknowledging it, and because of it, you're going to see success on a level you haven't even reached yet. So, holy shit, collective, I'm excited for you. Please tell me what's happening. What is it? What are you doing? Can I hear it? I want to hear it. When you release it, let a girl know. I want to hear it. I like music. If it's not music, I want to see your work. Painting. I want to read your book. Let me know. I like to support you guys. You support me. What are you guys doing out there? Tell me. Anyway, I hope this was helpful. I hope a lot of spirits came in for you. And I will see you next week for the Skybar Confessions. If you like these, if you want more like it in the future, please give me a thumbs up below. I appreciate your time. I know this was a long one, but I like to get a few spirits in at the Skybar. Happy hour is 2 hours long. Today, anyway. Deuces. I need to go eat some food and chill out. Bye. Love you. See you. Tomorrow is Saturday. Well, it's Saturday right now. It's after midnight. But we're calling it Pillow Talk Saturday, and that's like the sexual relationship healing type of stuff. So if you're interested in that, that will be tomorrow. So see you tomorrow. Later today. Whatever. You feel me. Deuces.